very warm welcome to all our honored guests, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen.
In Parliament, we fight each other very strongly, but I hope very politely and with the highest traditions of parliamentary practice. The one thing on my good friend Mr. Anura Bandaranayake and I agree is that when we leave Sri Lanka, we don't come to make partisan political points.
It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you this evening to the Lalith Athulathmudali Commemorative Freedom Speech. We are very fortunate to have with us today the head of state for Sri Lanka, who coincidentally happens to be a contemporary of the late Lalith Athulathmudali, to deliver the oration this year. My second task today is to provide an opportunity to the young and the talented entrepreneurs that will enable others to enter the global market in e-commerce. Mr. President and guests, I seek your indulgence to take a few minutes to introduce the e-portal developed by the group of youth who also happens to be beneficiaries of the Mahapolo concept. In today's environment, it will be the youth who will have to take the leadership to compete in the global market. The Sri Lankan Inventors Commission introduced in 1979 was aimed at encouraging youth to explore new vistas. Today, we are privileged to have Honorable Ranil Wickremesinghe as the President of our country and the chief guest on this occasion. We are now going to mark another milestone in the vision with a new initiative, Lanka Dollar. Lanka Dollar is a portal that could make Sri Lanka a leading enabler and top marketplace among other countries for freelancing, for carrying out skills development, capacity building, and enhancing technology-based jobs to every youth in all corners of Sri Lanka. The program consists of many fields which are trending in the global freelancing market. I invite President Ranil Wickremesinghe to initiate the digital portal of Lanka Dollar. Thank you very much.
Thereafter, in 1929-30, the Great Depression, there rose Franklin Delano Roosevelt with the New Deal, and in World War II brought out the best in the United Kingdom in the form of Churchill, who said he has nothing to offer except blood, sweat and tears, and that he will fight the enemy in the air, on land, on sea, but determined that we shall not surrender, as he said. We shall not surrender. And I have great pleasure in inviting Honorable Ranil Wickremesinghe, President of the Republic of Sri Lanka, to address us on the topic, the way forward as far as Sri Lanka is concerned. Thank you very much. Honorable Ranil Wickremesinghe, President of Sri Lanka.
Lalith, like us, like me, and Nagogamini, was anxious to see a modernized UNP. Now, why did I join? My family has been UNP from the start. But what attracted me as a modern UNP was what was called the Kalutara Declaration of the 1963 Convention of the UNP. That was the draft done by Dudley Senanayake and J.R. Jayawardena, which laid the ground for a social democracy. Lalith and I entered the working committee the same time in 1973 when Mr. Jayawardena took over the leadership. He established in the directive principles of state policy by saying the realization by all citizens of an adequate standard of living for themselves and their families, including adequate food, clothing and housing, the continuous improvement of living conditions, and the full enjoyment, leisure and social and cultural opportunities. Lalith realized that we can't get exports only from those areas. We need to have the rest of the country. Then therefore he started the Export Development Board to promote exports outside the economic zone. I was then the Minister of Education. Lalith came up with this idea of scholarships for those who want to go for the university. So he had the Mahapala scholarship. It's the first time that we funded the individuals for free education and not the institutes.
We thank you most sincerely for your presence this evening, to all our ambassadors and distinguished guests. And with that, we draw the curtain on this important day where we commemorate a great leader in Lalith Athulathmudali. Thank you for being here with us this evening.